Hello.
Boo.
Boo. It's Halloween.
It's day 6 of Halloween month.
Yeah, day 6 of the Halloweens.
In, culture, just
It's
everywhere.
something like that. Can people hear us?
Let us know if we're silent like a ghost.
Ooh. Ah. Sorry, we're so spooky.
Yeah.
So I figured because we still have Autumn Festival stuff to do, that we should do a second stream in a row. And we should do some Autumn Festival stuff.
Yeah, we need more tickets.
Yeah, we need more tickets.
We need to festival all of our pumpkins.
We're going to ticket it up. We're going to get so many tickets they come to arrest us.
And send us to pumpkin jail.
Yeah, pumpkin jail, you know?
Login bonus gets you a ticket.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Yep. And honey?
Yeah, they gave me 3 honey. I don't know
Wait,
why.
does it not give you... I thought it was going to be every day, not the first one. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
All right.
And they give you fireworks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So the
Spooky.
bounties should be changed.
Should be. If they aren't, it's because it hasn't been exactly 24 hours since the last time that we logged in.
But it's probably been.
Yeah, there it is. It's different. So now we get to do these bounties again.
So 2 events.
2 events. One challenge. So that would be like the
Vest Boys.
Yeah. And then hunt an Azure Rathalos, which has to be a high rank mission because you can't find them in low rank missions.
Yep. Well, you can do that. It's not that hard.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad.
For
it's
you.
Just, it's just I saw it and I'm like, oh, fun.
That one was just a question mark for me.
Aw, that's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, I was playing on my second account,
Yeah.
which isn't as far along, so she hasn't seen anything. I needed
Fair
to
enough.
see the girl versions of the armor.
Yeah.
I don't know where you got this thing you were saying last time.
Somebody was saying that it was terrible.
The girl armor? Okay, so it's like a witch costume made out of pumpkin stuff, and it looks great.
Oh, interesting.
It's hella good. Well, I like it.
Okay, fair enough. What I was going to say, by the way, about this is that, oh god, what was it? I swear to god, I had something I was going to say here, and I have already forgotten.
Was it something spooky?
No. Okay, I don't even remember. Whatever. Oh, I remember what it was. Okay, hold on. I noticed, when we originally logged in that it had set it to 24 hours. For the next set of missions to come up. We just logged in. This is the first time today, and it is set to 21.
Yeah, so there's
Which means
some point where it changes over.
Yeah, when we started streaming yesterday was when it rolled over. I thought it was just based on when we logged in. I didn't think it was based on a server time, and apparently it's based on a server time. So that's kind of interesting. Apparently we started playing yesterday right when it switched over.
That's fine.
That's so weird.
That's why you didn't see the Hunt a Devil Joe bounty.
I know. Maybe if we had started an hour earlier, we would have gotten like a chance at another 5 or something. That could have been really fun.
Yeah, but I don't know if you would have gotten it because we wouldn't have realized. Yeah. I also looked at that armor that you get out of that Vestboyd event on my girl account.
The female
and it
armor,
is
right?
it is okay. So apparently, I did not notice this when you get great hornflies out of the botanist. Like, it's just randomly there's a weird bug, and you can get, for the male characters, you get like king beetle armor.
Okay.
The females get butterfly armor instead, and they're super different looking. So I guess the Vespoid insect field guide ticket thingies give you armor that looks like the other gender's armor. So now I have access to butterfly on Tony and queen beetle on my Megan account.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
I find it bullshit that they gave them such a differently aesthetic armor for the same materials to start with, but clearly they fixed it at some point. They realized that some people maybe wanted to be like butterflies or beetles or whatever. Because there was no reason for them to be that different.
Yeah. Somebody in chat said that they got it for collection's sake, but they're not even going to get the layered version. I'm guessing you mean Mosgarl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the layered Mosgarl. It looks really good. Like,
Why do you call it that?
Because that's what it used to be.
Well, what's that name mean?
Mosgarl pumpkins were the items that you could pick up that would make the autumn stuff originally.
Oh, okay.
It's not what it is anymore, though.
Okay. Was there like a lore reason they were called
No,
that?
no, I think that was just a name that they gave it. I think that might be a weird translation of something else.
Oh, well,
I'm
you
not
can just
100%
kill
sure.
2 birds, 1 stone with that Azure Rathalos one.
That's one of the ones where we have to go in with different weapons.
Ooh, that's true. Well...
Yeah. Also, that's not even the challenges. I meant to look for it at this one.
And these 2 are not that hard.
They're not that bad. I'm actually going to do this real quick, which is the one where you fight the things inside the Puke Puke, which is something we've already done. But
it's a good warm-up.
Yeah, it is a good warm-up. And on top of that, I actually did want to check out, because there's... And this is going to sound dumb, but there's a weapon in there that I have almost no experience with, but I keep seeing people playing with it, and I keep thinking it looks really cool. So the last time we did it with this, which is just the big
jump
old
stick.
bug stack, yeah. We've done things with the hammer in the past, and I'm just not all that great at it. This is a charge blade, and it's kind of like, eh. But I have very little experience with the dual blades.
They seem very button mashy in my experience. Like, obviously there's more to it than me mashing the buttons, but they seemed very well geared towards working when you do that.
Yeah. Like, I know that they're supposed to be pretty good at things, so you... Okay, well, for some strange reason I immediately put them away, but you get a lot of weird movements and stuff like that, and there's a lot of interesting, like, button mechanics at play, and I think you can just... immediately go into like a demon mode or something if you build up your charge, and it just seems really cool, and I kind of wanted to learn them a little bit better.
They're super edgy too.
Yeah, they're edgy as fuck. They've got 2 whole edges. More edges than any other weapon.
No, they're not edge on the other side.
Aren't they?
No. So they're flat on one end and edge on the other end.
Is that... Oh my god, is that not dead? No, it is. Okay, I can just hit the body.
Yeah.
That's that. Okay, that was
corpse.
confusing.
Are you gonna try and take this guy?
I probably won't do any damage to him on
Yeah,
this
you're
call,
doing like
but...
4 damage at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I run like Naruto when I have him out.
Oh yeah, that's the best. I really wish that they would just give us the options for the male and female armors for both. Like, it's fine if they do it as an event thing. Fappies is saying more or less the same thing in chat right now. Just like why is it that the female characters gotta wear bikinis instead of looking badass?
I don't know.
Yeah, or like, I mean, just let it be fair. Give the dudes bikinis sometimes too.
The dudes do sometimes have bikinis,
well, there's
but
the
it's
Kieran
not as much.
stuff.
Yeah, it's the Kieran stuff, which makes you look a little bit like a male stripper in a horse mask.
Yeah, but like then, well, what if the females could get that version too? So,
yeah,
you know,
I mean, that would be nice.
Like both versions. Kind of like how there's the alpha and beta armors. Like maybe just give us like a gamma and a delta. I don't know. I don't remember the order of those. Is there even a real order to the Greek letters?
Yeah,
there is, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Alpha, beta, delta, I think gamma. Omega's the end of it. I know that.
So it's like the Z.
Sigma's in there.
So Omega is like Z. It's like Zomega.
Yeah, kind of.
You've been doing the things where you use the right trigger to power up, and then there's like a second one you can do off of that when the meter's full.
I'm pretty sure, but I haven't done it yet. I just know that it's there.
Yeah. I am not good at controlling these. Mostly I just think like, okay, here's button, let's press button. It did hit, keep doing hit. As opposed to with like the switch axe, I know exactly what I'm doing at any given time. Nice shot of the shoulder there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got that fat tail thing going on again.
Yeah, and this is a low rank one, so they do that in low rank.
Yeah. What causes that? Is it because he ate some rocks?
No, I think that might just be like a general poison thing for them. I'm not sure what causes it, generally speaking, but I think it's just like, oh, he's engorged with poison for one reason or another.
Yeah,
these guys are so much harder to hit when they're in the air.
Yeah. There are rocks up where he was trying to eat rocks.
Yeah.
You can just hit things with those.
I can't just go over and grab them.
Mm-hmm. And also, there's the ballista if you really wanted to try.
Yeah, but I have to go and get the.
There's
the
an ammo right over
that.
there. Over on the platform with like cannonballs and stuff.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do that in a sec. It'll take me a minute, but I gotta just pick it up as like
You're
actual
dying.
items. Oh shit, I am. Oops.
Yeah.
Drinking so slow.
Just deal with it.
It feels so bad.
Fine. But yeah, over here somewhere there's some ballista ammo.
Ugh.
And some poison in
Yeah,
your
well.
face.
The poison is unappreciated. The ballista ammo is fine. I don't mind that part so much.
Yeah. Shit. Stun is the
God
worst
damn it.
part.
He stuns and then immediately goes right back into poisoning. That's such a pain.
Yeah, you might want to heal.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just needed to put some distance between me and him.
Gosh, and your blades are at red sharpness. Not that it really matters
Yeah.
against some bugs.
I mean, to some extent it does matter.
They gave you a boomerang? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I guess. Well, dual blades, they do. The weapon loadout is different for every single
that's true.
weapon.
That's true. I really don't think you need to carve, sharpen.
You mean sharpen? Yeah, I do.
I don't think
I'm
you
gonna
need
sharpen.
to carve your knife.
I'm gonna carve this knife as best I can.
It only goes up to yellow, too.
Yeah, I noticed. It's not a very good knife. This might actually be the starting dual blades.
I think it
can't
is. They're
tell.
all starters.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you don't need anything bigger for a Vespoid.
Yeah, you really don't.
Yeah, but they gave you, like, some poison bombs. I guess you could drop those.
I could.
It looks like they gave you some, like, just regular bombs, too.
Yep. Just gonna sit here and hit this Puke real hard. Hey, I actually knocked him over.
It was bound to happen if you kept hitting him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
so there's this thing that sometimes
I got his
happens
tail.
where you can jump onto a monster with the dual blades and then you like kind of run across it and do like a knife cartwheel on its back and then pop out the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get it to work, but it's a thing that happens sometimes. Oh, he's running. Oh,
Yeah, I
he's
noticed.
eating.
Yeah, he's probably
What
hungry.
does he
needs
do?
poison.
The rocks aren't even.
He needs
poison.
more poisonous rocks.
I don't think they're just rocks.
I don't know. He really needs them poisonous rocks.
Are you double boosted right now?
No, I'm pretty sure you can't double boost, can you?
I think so.
I guess
Try it.
maybe you can.
Does it not? Oh no, it's
Yeah,
saying
no,
in the
it's
tooltips it's
yeah.
exit.
You can exit demon mode, but you can't do it.
Yeah, there is a second thing though. I just don't know how to do
Yeah, I
it.
don't know how to do it either.
You might have to like combo into it.
I know you could do this weird blade dance thing, which is really cool.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that practical, but
Not
it's cool.
like a lot, but it's good to do. It's a lot of hits all at once.
Yeah, these must be great if you've got like a status ailment on.
Yeah, right? That's all I can think about is like, oh my god, this would be so fucking useful if these were like status weapons.
We're getting some instruction in chat. You gotta dash forward while in demon mode or archdemon mode. Then jump while dashing, then it does the jump attack.
Huh. How do you
Huh.
get into archdemon mode?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Well, I wasn't asking you. I was asking chat.
Yeah, Fapney's is like just pro at every single weapon, it
Apparently,
seems. It's
yeah.
actually really cool.
It's great because I'm the one that's been playing this game for fucking ever, but it's like, yeah, no, I never fucking go outside my comfort zone for stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you're a very comfortable guy.
Yeah, I am.
That does
There we go.
3 damage?
Yeah, they're
it's
not
used
very
up?
good. Well, they do come back to you, but they're still not great.
Yeah, why would you ever? Can you at least, like, If you were out in the field, could you like craft them with like a toadstool or something
I
to
think
make
you
them
can craft
poison?
them with a bone. Some kind of bone.
Okay.
I don't remember what kind.
You should just be able to poison them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You're so sloppy right now.
Yeah.
You're just covered in goop.
I noticed.
That's
I don't have
saliva.
anything for antidote. They don't
Yeah,
give you
they
antidote.
don't give you
in any of
antidote.
them, as far as
I
can tell.
noticed that when I was trying to do this. I did a run with the sword and shield just to be like, okay, I'll just do one that's a little different. And it was like, kind of like how this is going.
Yeah.
Except that there was more of like an overhead slice that worked okay on the Vespoids. And I wasn't trying to kill the Puke.
Huh.
Eventually,
the only reason I'm trying to kill the Puka is I want to see what happens if
yeah,
you do.
you might get some coins.
Yeah, right? Like, it's probably a coin.
Yeah. Eventually the Dragonator should open up.
I think the Dragonator's already open. It's just...
Maybe.
I don't know. Where's he going?
We went to a sort of an autumn harvest festival in real life today.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a craft fair. They have one every first Saturday of October. So it's once a year at this little high school that's like on the way to work. So like their parking lot's just full of tarps and people selling mostly, not gonna lie, like baby clothes and pot holders. Just bunch of grandmas selling things that they were making in their spare time. But then you get some weird ones. There's like 3 or 4 different people selling different preserves that they make. That's cool. I usually get like some jam every year, but I didn't really feel like it this time.
Well, you still had some from last year. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that I haven't opened yet, so it's perfectly good.
So it's probably fine.
Yeah. But, like, I'm noticing a trend towards pepper jelly, which is perfectly fine. Like, I've tasted pepper jelly, it's just I'm not that into spicy stuff, and I can't put that with almond butter on a sandwich, so that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
In the past, I've gotten, like, pear cobbler, which was pretty good. It's like a pear cobbler filling, but it's like a jelly, so you can like just toss it onto some vanilla ice cream or something. They have like this one group that wasn't there this year, but they normally have like a plum jelly I like to get. I like weird fruits for the jellies.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for a few years now for someone to start like making like sea grapes available. I've never tasted a sea grape. If you've never heard of it, it's like this Caribbean fruit. They're not really grapes. They're kind of like plum sized, but they grow on like a strand the way a grape would almost.
Do they look like grapes? Is that why?
Yeah, they kind of look like green grapes. Sort of. But like, apparently they're edible. I've never tasted one. I'm waiting for someone to bring like sea grape jelly into my life.
Is he dead? Did I murder him?
Yeah, you did.
Neat.
Yeah, I'm noticing pepper jelly is becoming really common. Like all of the hobbyist old ladies who sell jam on the side, they just want to do pepper jelly right now.
Cool.
Which is fine. You spread that on like a cracker with some cheese. That's great. But that's not what I want it for. I wound up buying some glass beads.
Yeah.
That someone makes herself out of lampwork, which is an art form I really admire, but I'm terrified to actually do because it involves like a torch.
Yeah, and I'm always scared of doing any kind of like glass blowing because glass blowing is super dangerous.
Yeah, there was the option to learn it in college once, and I didn't.
Yeah, did you choose not to?
I think it's just that like that class was full. But also because you told me that if you blow in wrong, you fill your lungs with molten glass.
Well, that's what I've heard is that if you breathe in, it's unbelievably hot air. So if you breathe into the tube wrong, you can just kind of like fucking destroy your lungs a little.
Yeah, well, the idea is to not breathe in, but also
Yeah,
that
sure.
that kind of thing is like it's a studio class. You gotta like pay for materials. I've done studio classes for other things.
Yeah.
It's like paint is expensive, clay is expensive. I don't want to buy glass and a little blowtorch thingy and tubes to blow in or whatever. But I admire the work.
I used to do clay making and like clay sculptures and stuff are actually, if you've got a cool teacher, super inexpensive, because sometimes your teacher will just keep recycled clay around for stuff like that. Like, or at least that's what my teacher used to do. That was super nice of her, actually.
Yeah. When I did it, it was the cheap clay is
Dragonator, those fucking bugs.
The cheap clay is only like what, $7 for the brick.
Yeah,
but
it's usually not super good, like expensive.
But then you gotta carry it around. You gotta make sure that you're on time for the kiln stuff. You gotta make sure that the teacher's assistant doesn't break a limb off of your little turtle that you made.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't the turtle came out fine, but the rabbit in the ear came off during handling into the kiln, and he put it back on backwards.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fine. The rabbit wasn't as good looking as the turtle. I've still got that turtle sitting around somewhere.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I used like a matte glaze on the limbs and then a really shiny glaze on the shell.
The place always looks so nice.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there's something up there that I don't know if we ever saw.
What is it?
Up there in the gathering hub. There's a door that we can go through. Have we been in there?
I don't know. I can't think of any door that we can go through.
Alright, so that door.
This one?
Yeah. You can go through there. I don't know why.
Takes you to your room.
Wait a minute. No, it shouldn't.
Where does it take you?
It gave me the option of either go to your room or go to the Chamber of the Five. It didn't...
No?
Okay.
What's the Chamber of the Five?
It looked straight up like vaguely a church, but at the front, instead of an altar, it was like a gong.
Well, I mean, there's a gong up here.
Yeah, no, it was basically that design, but it was down there and it was on a stand instead of hanging up. And there were like benches, like church pews.
Isn't the Chamber of the Five the name for the second room, or am I wrong about that?
Don't think so, because it was a completely different room.
Okay, then maybe I'm super wrong. I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Okay, so one of my characters has access to somewhere that you don't, and you've completed the game?
Yeah.
Does it matter that I never switched
even chat's like Chamber of the Five? Like,
yeah, okay, so maybe it matters that I never moved my girl character out of the first room. She's still down in the barracks that she shares with what's-his-face and his handler. I mean,
possibly. Let me see what the rooms are labeled, because I think Chamber of the Five is just one of the other rooms.
Should be just like public suite, private suite, and then this lavish palace.
Let's see.
Move to a new room.
Move to a new room. Private quarters, living quarters. Yeah.
Move to the living quarters.
Yeah.
And then try going to the gathering hub, because that's the only thing I can think of that would be different, because you've got access to like everything.
Okay, I can try.
I feel like they wouldn't cut us off from that just for being like finishing the game.
I have no idea what you're talking. I've never been there. I've never seen anything like that.
I know. Like, I looked at it, like, what the fuck is
your
this?
room. That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's wrong with my file?
I don't know. I don't know where the hell you've been going.
Not here. She's in high rank.
That's the door out. Manage Palico. There's nothing here. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I
swear it was real. I swear it was.
Maybe if I go to the private quarters?
Well, that brings you here, which is honestly, like, it doesn't give you as much pet space, but it's really cozy in here.
Yeah, it's cozy, but it's nowhere near as good as
Can I see that aquarium? Because we're in here?
I think it's been a while since I've actually done anything
Look at those babies. Look at them. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
And there's Big Wigs, our Wiggler.
Yep. He's still in the other room, too. Like,
yeah, he can be anywhere he wants. Actually, it's because we have more than one.
Yeah, no, it's not, actually, because every time you go to the room, I think you reset it. So, like, if I come here, all of these monsters take up the exact spaces that they're in, but then if I go up to, like, the private one, it just, like, because it saves my settings. And the like the rabbit, if I put a rabbit down in here, it's the exact same one as would be in the other place. I don't think it's a shared inventory between these ones.
I don't know. All I know is that there's a room you can't get into and I can.
Apparently.
Maybe I've been chosen.
I guess I'll check for add-on content. Maybe it was added and I just didn't know. Or...
I don't think I'd get it if that were the case.
No, it's not there. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I have no idea what you were seeing.
It was in that door. I assume that it's supposed to just actually be what's on the other side of that door.
Nuh-uh.
Like the literal physical what would be in that space.
Nope. Not even chat knows what the hell's going on.
Well, I'll figure it out someday.
Okay, so there's a chance that maybe it's because you're playing off of my copy.
I don't know what that would change.
I don't know what that would change either, but
for that, because like that would mean I'd be restricted from things.
Yeah.
As opposed to giving me extra things.
Well, maybe it's something that you only get when you're. I don't know. I have
when
no
I'm
idea,
in this specific place where I've completed the pink radiant investigation, but not talked to the ecologist about it, because that's where she is.
I have no idea. I really don't know. Let's see. We did all of this. That's fine. Let's go downstairs and we'll do another normal quest because we got to do the one for.
Well, you got to do events, which are different from challenges.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we had to do one challenge. That was one of them.
But the other one was 2 events.
Yeah, 2 events, 1 challenge, and then Nazir Rathalos.
Is there an event with Nazir Rathalos?
I don't know, maybe. I'll check. I don't actually remember. Nice book. Events. High rank Azure Rathalos. That technically has one in it, but I really don't want to do that.
I mean, I dare you, but that would take forever.
Yeah, I hate doing the ones that have like 80 billion monsters in them for some strange reason.
It's a cool idea. I just know I can't handle them.
It's not that it's not like a cool idea, because it is. It's a cool idea, but it's like I hate doing them. They're so dumb. Like, I don't want to go in and fight 8 monsters in an area.
The xeno'jiiva was in.
Yeah,
I wanted to fight him a while ago.
No, xeno'jiiva is in for this entire event.
Yeah.
Like, the festival just brings him out 100%.
Yeah, and you wanted to fight him and couldn't earlier.
Yeah, and I could do that in a little bit. That's not that big a deal. But that's not what I'm working on right now. I'm doing the weird event stuff. I'll do Kieran the Myth.
2 of them.
Yeah, I'll go fight 2 Kierans. They're low rank also.
Okay, you can handle that.
2 little itty bitty low rank Kierans.
A low rank Elder Dragon for some reason.
It's the only Elder Dragon that has a low rank. I don't know
I mean,
why.
they're also really not, like,
yeah, they're
standard
unusual
for...
Elder Dragons as well. But
yeah.
Like, I don't know. It seems so strange every time I see that. Let's see. Dupe. No.
Dupe.
Yeah. I know I make noises when I pick up items.
Yesterday when he picked me up from work, he just started saying bop at me.
Oh, that's not what I said.
Was it bip?
It was bep.
Bep?
I just kept saying bep.
This is how we communicate, apparently.
Sometimes.
He was just bepping at me.
Yeah.
Like the whole ride home.
Wait a minute. Where are my max potions? Shouldn't be any farther in like this. Like,
well, you have it set to the craftable tag.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I did. I accidentally clicked over. Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm out of Mandragora.
Those aren't too hard to find, but they are semi-rare.
Yeah, I should probably come down here and just fix this.
Yeah.
I think I have one of the things set to like not max potions, might pills still, or might seeds. So I should be able to switch that one over to, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I should be able to switch that one over, and that should probably work just fine. And let's see.
There it is.
I can't. Oh, there it is, Mandragora. Okay. And then I'll fertilize with some thick summoner jelly.
Mushrooms.
Honey too.
Okay.
I've got both of them there.
All right. If you want.
Yeah, no, I know. I had the mushroom one set up already.
Oh, okay.
Did you not notice that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it had 2 of them. I can put in 2, and I put in thick summoner jelly and then the one for funguses.
The mushroom substrate.
Yeah, the mushroom setup.
All right. Eat for power.
Okay. I'm gonna eat for
elemental.
Yeah. Because I don't remember what I'm wearing right now, but it probably doesn't have great elemental compared to what I probably want to be wearing. No, it has actually okay. It's not great versus thunder. It's great versus everything else, like literally.
What are you wearing? What are your skills right now?
I think I'm wearing my generic set, which is just the. Hold on, let me get into the equipment info. That's not what I want. Do I want this one? Yeah, there we go. Level 3 focus, level 3 speed eating, iron skin, attack boost, weakness exploit, part breaker, latent power, earplugs, dragon resistance, blight resistance, fortified, divine blessing.
Yeah, that looks like generally
free.
okay.
Yeah, that's my 2 Damascus, my Dragon King eye patch, and my 2 Vagris pieces.
Okay, yeah, and you wouldn't necessarily need to, like, awaken your sword for this, because
Nope.
Kieran's weak too. Is it fire?
I don't even remember, but it's not worth going after.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I am gonna see if I have the Thunderproof, right?
Pretty sure.
Do I not? Am I not?
There's a second...
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Thunder
Yeah.
Mantle. Yeah, I'll put that on just because that'll probably help me out a little bit. Hold on. I should probably grab dung. I almost walked out without it. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense.
Isn't this one of those ones where you can only have the Elder Dragon show up? I mean, there are 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do,
Okay.
is move them out of an area if there's 2 of them in it.
Okay.
I don't want to have to deal with 2 Elder Dragons in the same area trying to, like, mess me up.
Okay. Yeah, but you're not gonna have, like, a Legiana show up at all.
No, probably not.
Bet.
Yeah. You and your bepping.
No, you were the one who was bepping.
You and your bepping.
My bepping boyfriend.
You're bepping on your own.
Sure.
Let's see. Armor skin, demon drug, dash juice. That should be good.
Wigglers.
Yep, these little wigglers who are always here. Never not.
Just protecting your camp from unwiggle.
That Kieran, right there.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
Hey, what up, Kieran? Oh, I
Get
missed.
over here.
It's just walking
Just
away
doesn't
from
give
me.
a shit.
Yeah, I think Kieran is one of those ones where they just don't give 2 shits until you actually hit them.
Not that there's anything else you'd be here for right now.
Yeah, that kind of hit it a little.
Okay, it's not going after you immediately. So does the
Oh, right in the
Thunderproof
face.
Mantle just negate elemental damage?
I think it negates thunder damage in general, but I could be wrong.
Does it work as like a ground so you're not getting hit by lightning when it does its
I think
field?
I still get
Oh,
hit by it.
Well then.
I should probably put on dung pods and hit the other one. Oh, no, wait, they're fighting.
Neat.
They don't like each other. Good. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I'm gonna assume that they're like, we don't know how Elder Dragons breed, but they might
No.
be like rivals for the attention of a mate or
You
something.
think so?
They're the exact same size and shape and features because they're, you know, the same goddamn model. So I assume they're both males.
They're so mad at each other, too. Look at that.
They're fighting over Tao's affection. She almost looks like she's wearing Kira stuff with the
A
way
little bit,
the
yeah.
xeno'jiiva veils
Yeah,
are
I
all over the
agree.
place.
Hey, come here and fight me, you dick. Oh, come on. Come back.
We've got the other one.
Yeah, well, I don't remember which one's which. One of them is dunged and the other one isn't.
Well, one of them should be giving off particles, and I don't think this one is.
No, I don't know if either of them were, now that I think about it.
Yeah, you might have just missed.
So I am still taking a little bit of damage, I think, for that.
Oh no.
It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. I'm really not worried, to be honest. My defense is high enough and my elemental resistance is high enough that he's almost doing nothing to me. This is just a fun run, basically.
Okay.
Murdering 2 horses. That's how I spend my weekend.
Happy Halloween!
Happy
Horses
Halloween!
will die tonight.
We did the mash. We did the horse mash.
Ugh.
It was a graveyard smash.
This is like...
It's a horse mare.
It's illegal to do this in dog food, so you shouldn't be able to do it in a video game.
Illegal to do this in dog food.
Horse mash?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if it's actually illegal.
No, you can put horse meat in dog food. You're allowed to do that.
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, and actually there's nothing physically wrong with eating horse meat. It's just kind of
a gross idea.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
Well, I think technically in the US it's illegal to butcher horses.
But that's more because of their status as valuable property.
Yeah, you are allowed... Okay, so the US is weird about laws and governing horses. You are totally allowed to eat horse meat, even though it's frowned upon by our society. But you are not allowed to butcher horses, because they are viewed as being, like, semi-intelligent animals. I think it's the same for dogs and cats. Like, you're straight up not allowed to butcher those animals in the US.
Yeah, I think for dogs and cats, there's a lot of sentimental issue there. For horses,
well, no, for
like
horses it's the same.
I mean, yeah, like we have sentimental.
This one's already
attachments
limping.
to horses, but it's transportation. It's a tool. It's a beast of burden. So it's kind of like if you have a gingerbread house and you eat it, what does the bank do with your mortgage?
I guess that's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah, like if you eat your own horse, like what about the registration on that horse and stuff?
Yeah, fair enough. Let me ride this horse. Oh, I missed it. Damn. Oops. Okay. Well, he's just really trying to fuck me up now.
My first horse in Breath of the Wild is blue. Its name is Blibs, which is short for blueberries.
It's not a unicorn, though.
No.
Well, shit. Now I'm being struck by lightning. That's unfortunate.
No, they don't really let you have unicorns in that game.
No, which is weird, because they... okay, so there are actually animals in that you can ride that aren't horses, and they don't let you take any of them, actually.
Yeah,
you can only register horses, and it's so weird.
You should be able to, like, do, like, a really hard quest to unlock a stable that you can have, like, goats.
Bears.
Yeah.
Bears and goats and deer and
the ghost of Iwata or whatever that guy is.
The ghost of Satoru Iwata for some weird reason. That is like the weirdest little thing to have added in. They made him a horse.
Maybe it was his idea. Maybe
it
he had a design
was, but still.
Done.
Like...
Yeah, my first horse is Blibs, and he's blue, and I gave him the purple mane, because you can do that, and he looks like a Suicune.
Aw.
My second one is Beans. She's just brown and doesn't matter. Then I've got Powerball. Powerball is black with white socks, and is named Powerball because it's the only one with any stats that are worth anything.
Yeah.
And then I have the Royal Horse. I named it Peach. Should be obvious. And then I have the Demon Horse thing.
Oh, come on.
And I named him Dorf.
You mean
also.
the giant horse?
Yeah,
he's
giant
not really
horse.
a demon. He's just a big
No,
horse.
he looks like a demon. He's not, though.
Yeah.
What was yours
name? I don't even remember. I thought it was such a weird concept that they did that weird thing where it's like you can get Epona in that game, but Epona in that game is not like a horse you find. She is
an
horse
amiibo horse.
Yeah, it's an amiibo. You actively have to get an amiibo to get that horse.
Yeah, and even then, it's not a particularly special horse other than the colors, right?
She has stats, and she starts out with maximum friendship.
Okay.
Her stats are really good, if I remember correctly.
Alright, your horse is just a regular ass horse, and you named her Priscilla?
Yeah, Priscilla.
What color?
She is a desert horse, so she's kind of like a tawny
Okay.
color. She's sort of just a generic horse. She has okay stats, but I put all of the really good horse armor and like the teleportation systems and everything else on her. So she has like 15 stamina, and she could just teleport to wherever I need her, which is very useful for a horse to be able to do.
Was she originally a Bokoblin horse?
No.
Okay.
I don't like taking Bokoblin horses. Those are always terrible horses.
Blibs and Beans are both Bokoblin horses, which means they're 2 stars across the board.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're always bad horses in Breath of the Wild.
Beans and Blibs are perfectly good horses. At least they're not dead like these Kirins.
Yeah, well, neither of the Kirins are dead yet, but I know what you mean.
Wait, you didn't kill one of them?
No. Although that one just tried to strike me with lightning from like a distance. That was weird. Where did that horse go?
I mean, it should be on the map.
Yeah, but okay, wait a minute. How are you striking me with lightning from like somewhere else entirely? Okay, there it is. We hit this horse real quick.
God, you know what it is? There's so much junk clustered in that one level of the map.
Yeah.
Because that's a multi-level
It's really hard to
bit.
see anything. I
Yeah,
know.
so I can see a Paratoad and what I think is like the Slinger Thorn, the Slinger Torch icons. And like they're all smushed together, so I couldn't tell what was going on.
No, I always get lost in this particular part of the map because it's so incredibly difficult to find fucking anything here.
Yeah,
I hate this part of the Coral Highlands. It's so bad.
Any of the far corners, actually.
Yeah, honestly, they're all kind of like this, but still.
Which is kind of cool.
I mean, a little bit. But it's so confusing. It's so difficult to get anything done.
Yeah.
Did Town die?
I don't
Oh no,
think
she's
so.
just stunned.
Yeah, like there's also that area in like the bottom left of the
come on,
map
man.
where there's like some climbable vines down into like a fishing pond, and there's like nothing else that ever happens there. It's just like you can sit
Just a
there with
fishing
some
pond.
marijuana.
Yeah. Like, the Coral Highlands are interesting in that they don't really have a lot going on outside of just the visual of it. But at the same time, like, I don't know.
They got little nooks and crannies that
Wait.
lead to weird garbage.
Hold on. There's I didn't see it with my, like, eye, but I had there it is. Underneath the ground, there was a dragon pod.
Ah. I didn't notice the little
Yeah, I saw the little
thing
thing pop up. I was like, wait a minute.
Fapney says that supposedly there's an old law in Texas that stealing someone's horse is a capital offense, but they don't really act on it in modern day. Although if it's Texas, like it sounds like they put a lot of importance on horses.
Yeah. You
They're
think
still
because
cowboys,
of the area
right?
that they're in or whatever. It kind of.
Yeah.
Um,
What is a capital offense?
God,
is that
come back
punishable by death?
I think that's punishable. I think that's anything punishable by death is a capital offense. There's a weird law in California where I think you can actually be... It's fined and you can face jail time for eating an orange in a bathtub.
What's the story there?
I literally have no idea. I've never looked into it. I just know that's a law. I legitimately can't... I think I asked somebody, like the teacher who I originally talked to who told me about that was a law teacher back in high school, and I asked her about it, and she's like, I honestly
law
have...
in high school?
Yeah, well, it was part of government, but yeah.
Okay.
And I just kind of asked her, I'm like, what, why? And she's like, honestly, I have no fucking clue. I just know that's a thing, and I can show you the documentation about it. I'm just like... That is the weirdest, most confusing law ever. I think there's something involving, like, there's a potential for the peels to clog a bathtub, and that is in some way makes it illegal?
It's gonna turn out that, like, it's because someone's political opponent back in, like, the 1800s was known for eating oranges and taking baths.
Yeah,
So
how dare they take baths and eat oranges?
So the incumbent was like, well, I'm going to make it illegal to eat oranges and take baths, so then my opponent can't make it to the mayorhood
Oh, come on.
or king of San Francisco or whatever.
Hey, we've only got one king.
Is he still king
Oh,
from
fuck
the grave?
no, he's extra dead.
Yeah, it's Emperor Norton.
Yeah, Emperor Norton.
From like
Sorry,
the
he wasn't a king.
olden,
You're right. He was an emperor.
the railroad days.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think it was from even before that. I can't remember the exact explanation behind that, but yeah.
I don't think anyone's become king after him, so I think he's
No,
still
nobody
king.
did. Well, he was the only emperor, and I think San Francisco might still recognize him as being something like, just as a joke, he's the emperor.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they replaced the government of San Francisco with something else. It's still a monarchy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have a king without him.
Wait, where's the other horse? I can hear the music playing, but like...
He's behind you on the
Yeah,
map.
but, yeah. That's
that
the area
means.
that I have to fly up to. I'm going to have to go do that. I'm going to switch over to my thing where... Hey, get out of my box, you.
What?
How dare you? She was in my box. You see
She was
that?
probably putting more things in it for you.
The fuck?
Or organizing all your eggs.
Well, she could tell me if she's going to do that, but she was just getting into my box like a fucking jerk.
She's
Stay out of my goddamn box.
She's wearing her Halloween costume. She's putting candy in the box.
Back in the old world, did you and your pal go hunt together? That's one faithful feel. Yeah, well, stay out of my goddamn box. She didn't put anything in there, by the way. It was the exact same thing it was when I left.
Put her in there.
Honestly, I would if I could.
She'll have a great time.
She'll live in that box for the rest of her life.
Lay down a blanket in there, and then she can just sleep in it.
All you gotta do is put food in it occasionally. She'll be fine.
Yeah. Honestly, like...
So put her in there with a stick and a leaf to simulate her natural habitat.
No, if you want to do that, you put her in there with some mushrooms and, like, a leg of chicken.
Yeah. No, just an apple.
Yeah, 5 apples and some,
there we go.
Some baby
I was hoping I'd get at
ribs.
least one mount on one of these two. Because I love the idea of mounting Kieran. It's so fucking funny. I'm just riding a horse and stabbing it in the back. Like, come on. That's amazing.
It's like spurs, but
It's like
in
a
your
rodeo.
hands.
It's so good. Look at this. And it's gonna go down easy, this poor horse.
I'm surprised we haven't ever gotten any dialogue implying that any of the felines live in a box like that.
Nah.
In a supply box. Because cats love boxes.
They do.
You'd think at some point, like, your chamberlain or Tao or someone would just be like, sometimes I
fuck.
sleep in there, it's cozy.
Is that a dragon pod again? Yeah. And these things are dropping dragon pods left and right.
Are we sure it's not Kieran poop?
I'm pretty sure a lot of the Elder Dragons drop it, so I'm assuming it's not Kieran poop. No.
Well, I mean, it's a horse. They just poop as they walk, right?
Kind of. But if all of the other Elder Dragons are dropping it, I don't know why it would be specifically Kieran.
Ah, that would have been a great mount.
I'm Batman. There it
Yeah,
comes.
we never used the glider mantle. I don't know if I've ever even
I've used
equipped
it
it.
before.
Yeah, no, but very, very rarely. So it is like
it's
a cool
only useful
reminder.
here. Like, I mean, you can use it in other areas, obviously, so long as you have a high enough cliff to jump off of. But it's like it's really, really useful here and basically nowhere else.
Yeah. Can you jump off of the Ravelos nest up in the ancient forest and glide around?
Yeah, but I don't think you can glide forever. I mean, there is like a limit to the distance you can glide.
Yeah, this thing expires eventually.
Well, it does, but also you have a lot of invisible walls.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just, for instance, glide infinitely in this direction. I'm gonna hit something eventually.
Well, you had to get through the fog first.
There we go. And also, there's a limited amount of time you can stay in the air.
Okay, yeah.
It's not like an
It's still
infinite
neat.
airtime sort of thing. Yeah.
Oh man, this is one of them little corner caves.
Yep.
I forgot about
Corner caves.
wherever the hell this one is.
I have no idea where I
well,
am.
Doesn't matter.
I was just gonna see how far I could get away from the kidding. It could just be Elder Dragon poop, you're right. Oh, what's that? Commendation. Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take all that.
Ooh, that's like a third of the level. Since the cap hasn't
Yeah,
been
since the
reached
cap's
yet
been
for
moved.
this next bit.
Yep.
Yeah. It's actually just really satisfying to see the bar go up, which is
It is,
sad.
I like it. Let's see, bounty complete, items ready to harvest, new research available, Safari
Tail
has
Raiders,
returned.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's my Tail Raiders.
Might
Check out
as
the
well.
autumn harvest. Something's happening at the Celestial Pursuit.
I hope they bring you some Sinister Cloth so you can get
Yeah,
some
me
Death
too.
Stench. It's Halloween.
It's so annoying that I'm not picking it up.
Oh.
Okay, it's just Puke scales. Shoot. Let's see here. Tail Raider Safari. View it. Okay, I can get one of these. And then I've got to find one where they're going to be more likely to find cloth right now. I think this one might be one of my best bets. This one could also be a pretty good bet, but this one's got 2 in it, and I think that's going to be the better.
Okay. If we're sure they come from bones.
I'm almost positive that they come from bones. I
Okay.
could be wrong. There's a chance, but I'm almost
Yeah.
positive.
Okay, so what's next? Are you gonna fight an Azure Rathalos?
I'm gonna have to eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now, but well, we'll see. There's nothing over here. I thought maybe I had something captured recently, but I guess not.
Nah, there's no beauties over there to gaze upon.
Yeah, I'll take all my stuff out of this place.
Yeah, you need your Mandragoras.
Oops. Okay, hold on. There we go. Collect the harvest. Take all. There we go.
There's no
Yeah, see, it's
Mandragoras.
fungi harvest up large, and then bug honey harvest up large.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't give you Mandragoras, by the way. They're
That's
still
fine.
growing.
Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I need to do one more event. And tell you what, for one more event, we will do this one.
Nice.
So, I guess that means I'm going to have to possibly change my armor, but I don't know. I like the armor I'm wearing right now. I actually might not try change it at
Yeah,
all.
because the only thing you'd be changing it for is Awakening, which was with your
Yeah.
Iron Buster Sword, correct? So that you get poison?
Yeah.
That might not be
Might
super
Seeds,
vital.
Demondrug.
Is Tao still holding
Potion.
the poison bow?
No.
No.
I don't know. Probably not, but I think the weapon she has currently does a lot more damage than that.
Okay.
So it's more useful
That's
right
fair.
now. Let's see. I've got all of this. Flash pods, which aren't super useful during this fight, but that's fine.
Did we confirm whether or not they do anything?
What, flash pods?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I'm
weren't-
almost positive they do work.
I
but
think there
you-
was
you
some
have to be very
question-
careful.
Yeah,
I know
like-
you can't mount them. Somebody did tell
Yeah.
me afterwards that straight up you cannot mount that monster. It's
Yeah.
not possible.
I think though there was some question of whether or not it can be flashed because it, like you
Yeah,
missed
it has
a few
weird
times.
eyes or something like that.
Yeah, like I thought maybe it was blind.
It kind of looks like it could be blind, but I'm pretty sure you can flash it.
And by it, we mean Bob. That was what we named him.
Did we
when
call him Bob?
I'm pretty sure when we fought him the first time, he was Bob.
Yeah, fair enough.
If I'm wrong, then this is
That's
a
what it
new
is,
one,
like-
and this one's named Bob.
Okay. Pay with money. It should be defense up L. That's the good one.
Yeah.
We'll do that. And that gives me bulldozer. I forget what that does, but that's actually not bad. I remember it being pretty okay.
Can you check what it does?
Yeah, sure. That's not the button I wanted. Okay, there we go. Equipment info, and it should be... can I get over to that screen?
Yeah, you might need to press the select button.
Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. Yeah. It's increase attack power when you strike right after an attack is deflected.
How often do you deflect attacks with a greatsword?
A deflected attack is something that bounces.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's even at white sharpness, there's a chance for there to be.
There's a chance for you to bounce off of things, so hey, why not?
Yeah, on a xeno'jiiva, it might happen.
Potentially. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do Keeper of the Otherworld.
Not Underworld, just Otherworld.
Yeah, Otherworld.
The Crystal Laser Volcano World? Is
Yeah,
that what that is?
whatever the hell that world is supposed to be.
Is it just supposed to be the New World? Because it's just the whole continent? It's kind of built
maybe.
around its weird nest
I think it's
shit.
more because, and even the name kind of shows it off, it's xeno'jiiva, so I think the concept is like, oh, it's a monster from another world. It looks very alien compared to everything else.
You think it's supposed to actually be one? Does the
I don't think
lore
it's an
account
alien.
for that?
The lore doesn't account for aliens, in my knowledge of it.
Well, I mean,
don't think
the
so.
original ancient dragons, like, just sort of exist in the precursors stories, but,
Yeah,
like,
kind of.
it's never said if they just always have been there, right?
I don't think it's ever really explained. But
So
yeah.
it's not completely ruled out that it, like, this was modern Earth and then alien dragons came.
I mean, maybe, but
It's
I
not
kind of doubt
said.
it.
But that's always
Take
going to
that.
be possible.
Take a demon drug. Take a dash juice. Take an armor skin.
So what's this cocktail called?
The life. I don't know. I literally have no idea. That's a terrible name for a cocktail. Can I get back to you on that one?
Dragons on the beach.
Yeah, dragons on the beach, sure.
I don't know the name of very many drinks.
That's fine.
I know what a sex on the beach is, except I don't know what goes in it. Is it tequila?
You just know the name of
I know
it.
the name.
Yeah.
I know that a Bloody Mary has like tomato juice in it,
Okay.
and a Shirley Temple does not.
Yeah.
And I know that purple drink is like cough syrup and
Okay,
booze.
purple drink is nothing. That's kind of a joke drink.
Yeah.
Usually when you hear people talking about purple drink, it is just cough syrup. It's not even booze.
And I know that you make.
Or it's just grape drink, which is a real thing. It's like knockoff Kool-Aid.
Okay, yeah. And I know
Oh,
that
fuck.
like
He's really
prison wine.
tall.
I know prison wine is made by taking like cafeteria fruits and sticking them in a bag and hiding them behind the toilet.
Yeah, which it's that's how you make normal wine too a little bit. I mean, you don't have to do it behind a toilet.
In prison.
Yeah, in prison that's where you do it. But normal wine is made by just fermenting fruit, typically in a bag or in some other kind of container, in a place where it can be fermented safely. That you have the potential for certain forms of yeast to grow, and then it goes through another process and a bunch of other things. It's a weird concept, and it does work. You can just make wine in your house sometimes, but it usually tastes like crap if you do.
So a demon drug is made from a mite seed, which is red, so I assume
Yeah.
it's spicy. Or it's a cherry, or it's
Maybe.
spicy cherry like a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, potentially.
And a catalyst, right?
No,
No.
it's yeah, it's a catalyst. sure.
Catalyst,
Which is bugs and
bitterbug and honey, right?
Yeah.
So
So sugary bugs.
what would you call a mix of like tequila worm and honey?
You do
and
not eat the tequila worm.
I don't eat tequila, so
I'm just saying,
I don't know.
That's it's just in there. It's not even a part of the drink. It's just a sort of a traditional thing more than anything. Don't eat the fucking worm.
Yeah, well, you mushed it up and mixed it with honey, and then mixed that with a Dr. Pepper seed.
I know I can't mount him. I'm just going for this. It's a big
Ah.
hit. I was hoping to get the big hit off.
If he hadn't reared up, it
Come
would
on,
have.
sit up, you idiot! Fuck.
He was staggered or something.
He was just staggered, but it looked like he was reclining.
It's just because it was on a slope.
Such a weird choice. This music always sounds like it's the final fight of the game. I think this is just this monster's theme, but it's like so intense and like
Adamant seeds, which you use to make your
yellow.
armor skin, yeah, they're yellow. So what would that be? Is that like sour? Is that lemon?
It could be lemon, could be sour.
So it's like equal parts spicy cherry and lemon and dash juice, which
is orange.
Dash extract just comes off of monsters, right?
You can get it off of certain monsters, but I think you can also get it from other things.
Yeah, but is it an animal product?
Maybe. Oh god.
So equal
I couldn't
parts.
see for a second because I had to sneeze.
Equal parts Dr. Pepper, lemonade, and gravy. That is
Ew.
your dragon
That's
on the
disgusting. Dragon on the beach is the grossest thing I've ever heard.
beach. Don't do drugs.
Don't do dragon on the beach.
Yeah, I don't even remember what goes into max potions and ancient potions to try and reverse engineer.
Mandrake and herb maybe? I don't even remember.
So Mandragora is like a yellow mushroom. That could be a lot of things. I'm just gonna assume that it's at face value. It's a mushroom.
Okay, get up, damn it! You reclining son of a bitch! Quit bungling!
Reclining on the edge, looking over the ghost village, because nothing matters here.
Something like that. Gonna go for that big hit.
Nice.
Oh, that wasn't as big as I wanted it.
Yeah, it did like 6
Yeah,
damage.
that actually wasn't that great. It was okay, but it wasn't that nice.
I'm gonna assume that the mushrooms in Mandragora are not, like, hallucinogenic.
I'm gonna guess that they're not as well, because it's just for max potions. It's
I'm
not
gonna
for, like,
assume they
Psycho
taste
Serum or
gross.
nothing. Psycho Serum is a thing. People forget that that's...
Yeah, what does that do?
It lets okay, it's not in this game, but you could get it in earlier games, and it would make it so that you could see where a monster was at all times.
Huh, okay, yeah, and you've got scout flies for that now.
Yeah, scout flies kind of replace that.
Fapnes is informing us of a drink called the Sour Toe Cocktail that has a toe in it. What kind of
Ew.
toe? From what manner of creature?
Is it from man?
Is it like
a man toe?
Cactus toe for tequila?
A cactus toe?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find ways for this to be less gross and illegal.
Nah.
Is it like...
It's the most illegal drink.
Is it like a pig toe? You can get those by the jar.
Yeah, actually it might be a pig toe. That would make some sense.
Except, do you really want pig's feet in a drink or
I
anywhere?
don't, but I'm sure that there are people who would want that.
Just
Oh, fuck. He's
just a
blinding
jar
me.
of pickled pig's feet and you, like, just drink that?
Right? I don't like pickled pig's feet ever.
I refuse to even find out if I like it or not, because that sounds foul.
I have had the meat from pig's feet once. I've not actually eaten pig's feet before, but...
You've eaten, like, the pig knuckle, then?
Something
Is that
like
what
that,
it is?
yeah.
Someone tricked you, didn't they?
Sort of. They did ask permission. It was a teacher.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to show us food that you might get during the Great Depression, during like a history lesson. And it was like pig's knuckle and bay leaf and I think like beans or something.
Huh.
It actually wasn't that bad.
That does sound like a Great Depression.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds like a Great Depression, sure.
Yeah,
I would agree.
Fapnes is saying that it looks like a human toe in the sour toe cocktail.
Okay.
Is this from a video game,
Yeah,
or
this-
is
this
this like
sounds,
from a crime
Fake
show?
and criminal, yeah.
Although there's been weirder shit. There's
Yeah,
a semi-notorious thing that actually apparently happened on Tumblr where someone had a toe amputated, then sent it to another Tumblr user to make a necklace out of, and they like posted
Gross.
photos or something. I haven't seen the photos. I just have seen people talk about it and say it's like, yeah, this is confirmed, which for Tumblr could still mean super fake.
Horrifying. There's I don't know, that's gross.
Yes. Tumblr has a rich history of people doing weird stuff with body parts that's probably illegal.
Yeah.
There was someone on Tumblr who
Oh,
was
fuck.
trying to sell
very
bones
hurt.
that they robbed from a graveyard.
There are people who have been doing that for decades, though. That's not a Tumblr problem.
Yeah, but
That's
they
a
were
mankind
doing it under
problem.
like a traceable name on a blogging platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently they claim, oh, they live in like New Orleans or something, and there's like some old graveyards that are kind of shallow, and when the rain comes, sometimes it washes away the dirt, and you can just pick up bones, which is
That's
illegal.
terrifying. Yeah,
They
it's
were just
pretty
like,
illegal.
they were trying to sell them for like witchcraft ingredients. Which is another layer of Tumblr that's kind of
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, there's...
It's like, what are
two
you
of
gonna
these here.
do with that? You're gonna curse someone? Their toe
Yeah.
is... They're already dead if you're
Curse them
cursing
with some
someone's
toe
bones.
No, you use the toe bones to curse someone. You don't curse the owner of the toe.
Anyways, this was documented happenings.
Almost hit him.
I don't think anyone actively caught them with bones. It was just a thing that they said that they did. So it's like it wasn't like a thing the police got involved in, but like
Well, they probably should have.
they made news on certain parts of the internet, like just straight up. Like people started writing think pieces about the Tumblr bone thief.
Yeah.
Fapney says the toe drink is real, and you have to drink it slow, and you gotta put your lips to the toe.
Why?
Is this something that happens
How?
in, like, cults?
Yeah, it sounds like a drink that you would have in a cult.
Yeah, it sounds like what you would use to, to haze someone.
Sounds like an initiation.
Yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing you'd force someone to do before letting them into your League of Assassins.
We have to know we can trust you, so here, drink this toe.
Yeah, but like the toe comes off of like your own mother, and it's been like
No,
the
no,
other
it doesn't have to be
assassins
that
did it.
intense. Like,
Yeah, no, it's like they
ooh, that
take
was some
someone.
good damage.
It's like 300, yeah.
Yeah, I hit him in the back and that did that. There are so many fucking pods around right now. Oh god.
More pods
Is he
than
changing?
you can shoot at him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I gotta grab one.
Better than nothing. Trying to
Slender
find
pod,
there might all
slender
be thorns.
pod. Yeah, alright. I gotta travel to the next area then.
Anyways, in order to join the League of Assassins, you first have to catch their attention by being a good assassin already. But then, like, one of their top assassins goes and cuts the toe off of someone close to you. I don't think they have to kill them.
Yeah, I don't think you should be talking about this, I gotta be honest.
Why? You worried
Just-
that they're gonna come for us?
No, it just sounds really fucking spooky, and this is like on Twitch.
Spooky.
I'm just saying, it might be against Twitch terms of service. I'm not sure.
To make up fake things? Because that's all
Maybe.
I'm doing.
I don't know.
Anyways, if you drink that drink, they
Oh, this is gonna
probably make you their master.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Nice.
It's like 400 damage on that foot.
Apparently the drink is from Canada.
How and why though?
A specialty drink of someplace in Canada. They got a mummified toe. A mummified one? Is this like the ancient, like, the British royalty mummy jerky shit?
Maybe.
Because that's a thing.
I was going to eat that mummy.
It's some real spooky facts, actually, that, like, back in, like, the golden age of archaeology when, like, the King Tut stuff was going on and people were all super into Egypt or whatever, like, nobility would then try to get a hold of rare artifacts, like actual, you know, millions of
Human
years old
mummies.
humans, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just eat them. By the way, has there been any new developments with with the Doom sarcophagus?
Oh yeah, no, well, kind of. I think we mentioned that in a video at some point.
Did we?
People were, people were convinced that it was going to be something really cool, and then it turned out to basically be nothing.
Right. For those who don't know what we mean, there's a sarcophagus that they unearthed in Egypt that's like pure black and huge. And for a while they hadn't opened it because they were trying to figure out what could possibly be in it.
No. They didn't open it because they didn't think it was going to be possible. It was
just too big?
Yeah, it was way the fuck too big. And then they figured out how to do it, and it required like Egyptian. I think it was the Egypt military to come in and just assist them with it
And
because they
use
didn't
like
have
multiple
a crane.
cranes.
Yeah, and it was just all of this other shit because it was like a 10-ton sarcophagus, and there were just 3 people in it. That
So
was it.
the
And
obvious joke would have been, is Dracula in it? My theory was that it was going to be some pharaoh's favorite horse.
yeah, no, it just turned out to be 3 people, and they were soup. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, it's 3 people and then they're mummies. It's like, no, it was 3 people and they were wet.
Yeah, like the
Like
thing
fluid.
was so thick and huge, the sarcophagus, that it kept moisture in.
Well, it potentially did that, or people were talking about it afterward, and they're like, there could have been a minuscule crack that nobody noticed that had formed over, decades or whatever, and it basically let water into the sarcophagus. It was unclear. They didn't really know. But it was just human soup.
I'm still sorely disappointed that we don't have a giant sarcophagus that just has a horse in it.
A lot of people thought it was going to wind up being Alexander the Great, because it was outside of Alexandria, and his body was supposed to be buried in a very specific place and then was moved. And nobody's been able to figure out where the hell it was moved to. And it was moved back, like, during the era of Alexander the Great.
What was that on the ground
I don't
there?
know, it looked like a fucking, like,
A
hot
missile.
dog. I saw like an octopus hot dog.
I saw like a generic, like a missile from like a shoot bang sort of.
Yeah, like I mean, they kind of look similar, but like, yeah, no, I think we saw the same thing.
Did Tao drop that somehow?
I don't know. Maybe it was part of her Molotov cocktail. Like maybe it's maybe she actually shoots missiles now. I don't know.
I don't know. What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten? Was it just the pigs thing?
Well, it honestly wasn't even that bad.
Okay.
Grossest thing I've ever eaten is probably I don't like Rocky Mountain oysters, and I've had those in the past.
Those are testicles of some sort,
yeah, they're
correct?
bull. Yeah.
Yeah.
they're disgusting. I really don't care for that.
The grossest thing I've ever eaten was Funyuns, but there is a story.
Okay.
I mean, no, there isn't. There's a single line of extra dialogue.
Okay.
Turns out there was like a 3-inch long cockroach that died in the Funyuns.
Oh, good. Fun. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I've never eaten Funyuns since. I was like 8.
The Funyuns themselves are actually not all that bad.
I refuse.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Like, you don't...
Yeah, I liked them
one thing
before that
spoiled
happened.
it, but I'm just letting you know. Yeah, they're not actually that bad.
I'm being told that's tame. Oh, there's a delay
shit,
on
I'm gonna
the...
get hit.
There's a delay on this stream. You're gonna hear the rest in a second. Or maybe Fabney's is just no, there it is. Lol didn't know about the cockroach.
Yeah.
I mean,
extra line of dialogue there.
In some parts of the world, people just eat bugs. I don't know if cockroaches are on the list of acceptable bugs, but locusts
I would
are.
say that they probably are.
Locusts and crickets are, and they're like somewhat related to cockroaches.
I have no idea.
Someone would not give a shit.
There's a lot of people who probably wouldn't give too much of a shit.
I failed in inducing vomiting because I didn't know how to do that because I was 8.
Yeah.
And then just sort of brushed my teeth like 3 times. Sorry for anyone who's now getting like weird feelings in their mouth.
Beating him up. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to knock him again. This guy is so fucking big. Like, he moves so quick for something so big. Now I gotta knock him down. And I don't have slinger ammo anymore. I don't even think I have stones.
Oh, there's one. Under his feet.
We go. I see it. Yeah. I don't think it's really even gonna help though, because I don't think he's gonna go down just because I'm slingering him.
No, but he'll be pissed.
Oh my
and he'll
god.
try to hit you.
Okay, anytime you hit the lava pools with this guy, he like auto burns you. It's weird because you can walk around in lava just fine in other maps. But
There
it's like,
we go.
in this one, it's such a problem.
Yeah, I'm real sorry to anyone who's like retching now because of my Funyuns.
No worries. Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no! He's gonna do the thing!
Oh!
Oh good, I dodged.
Oh my god, you were barely out of that.
Yeah. That's fine. This is fine. Holy shit. Ugh.
That damn tail.
It feels so carvable, but it's so fucking hard to hit it enough to get it.
Yeah, we've cut it before, right?
Yeah, we have. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
do have a xeno'jiiva tail somewhere. Okay. I was gonna run in on him, and then he did that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's doing it again. Leave me alone.
I like that you can kind of stagger step away.
A little bit.
You can kind of do that like 2 steps during like a roar when they get you with that.
You didn't used to be able to do that. I feel like it's a level. Like I think maybe because I do have an ability that kind of is supposed to stop staggering from affecting you, and I'm wondering if it's just my ability like stops it from affecting me completely. You know, like it's just I get the extra couple of movements because I have that 2 levels or whatever of some stupid thing. Okay, immediately into the air with that, huh?
Oh Christ! And you can't go anywhere without hitting that lava now.
Yeah, basically. he's just marking this place up. He's writing his name in the ground.
Fapneys is saying that he had a bee fly into his mouth once because it had flown into his Coke can when he was little.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's sugar. They probably were attracted to that. That makes sense. Didn't get stung, though. I was waiting for the second line, and I was like, oh, no!
Well, that's good. That's good. Not getting stung is important.
Yeah. Bees, I've never really felt the need to be scared of bees.
You've
Because
never
it's
been
like...
stung by a bee, have
Yeah,
you?
no. But it's in part because I've never been scared of them. Like, I don't freak out. Like, I've never had one in my mouth, but, like...
Even if you don't freak out, sometimes they'll still totally sting you.
Yeah, like, if you're freaking them out, then they will sting.
There we go.
But if you're calm and you, like, watch your movements and keep a distance once you're able to, like, yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and let me hit him in the foot again.
They're fine until they try to sue you.
Yeah! And then it's a whole nother ball game. You gotta watch out. Do you like jazz?
I like how fucking deliberate B-movie feels.
B-movie feels like it's supposed to be the worst movie you've ever fucking seen.
Like, there's no way that wasn't done, ironically.
Yeah, it
but it
feels
is
like someone
masterful.
went out of their fucking way to just make the worst children's film they could.
You say someone like we don't know who it was.
Well, no, I mean, we don't know who made it. Do you know who made it?
You don't know who made B-movie?
No.
Bees.
Oh, okay.
Why would... The whole point is that they put a bear on the cover when the bear didn't do anything and they want royalties for their movie.
Okay.
That is the plot to B-movie.
Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Ah, damn it, he didn't move. Okay.
Shadaka says they got stung by a wasp once. It's like,
I hate wasps.
wasps are mean. Bees are nice. Wasps are
are
mean.
fucking pointless animals.
That's probably not completely true, but they are dicks.
They don't even make honey.
If they did, you'd probably not want to eat it.
I would eat wasp honey if they made it, but they don't make honey.
What if it was like,
okay.
it's a wasp, so like I imagine like they're evil, so their honey might be like poisonous?
Because you have bees, wasps, and whatever.
Hornets.
Hornets. Hornets at least make like paper and are industrial animals. They are like bees, but they don't make honey, and that makes them annoying. But hey, they have a thing going on. Wasps are fucking parasites. It's the weirdest concept. It's a bee that's a parasite.
Yeah, like it lays its egg is in
Inside
like
something.
caterpillars and stuff.
It's fucking gross. Well, no, depending on where you live, they can totally lay their eggs in other things. Here in California, we have tarantula wasps, which literally will sting a tarantula, paralyze it, and then lay its eggs inside the tarantula. And then some species will bury them, and some species will just leave them alone. And the babies will eventually grow out and eat the tarantula from the inside.
New
It's
idea for a
absolutely
monster
horrific.
hunter monster. Giant tarantula that's secretly a zombie, and once you hit it enough, it cracks open and it's bees.
Yeah, that's
Or I guess
terrifying.
Vespoids.
We shouldn't do that, but okay. I mean, maybe.
I mean, we have no
Vespoids aren't
control.
great monsters anyway, though.
Yeah, but like you got a bunch of them, and maybe they're like super fucking
Okay, he's
powerful
gonna
best.
try and do his thing. I'm always worried he's gonna look right at me when he does that, and I'm just gonna get a face full of dragon.
I'm sure it's happened before.
It has. I'm almost positive it has. Oh, he's gonna do that thing. No? Is he not?
No?
Okay, no,
Okay.
he's good. Wow, he really calmed down for some weird reason.
He's probably just tired.
Yeah, he might be. I don't know.
Because presumably this
hang
one
on,
is
I'm gonna
also
go.
freshly hatched. Just like the first one in the cutscene. Ugh, that was actually hypnotic for a second there. The animation of the skin on that tail.
Yeah, it looked
It
really
looked
good.
a little loose, like it wasn't
liked it.
exactly like pinned to the muscle structure under it.
Not the way that
Like
you'd
it was
expect anyway.
wobbling
yeah.
a little. Yeah,
Ugh.
like it's floppy on the inside.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's neat.
It's well done.
I gotta keep hitting him. I've been not hitting him for too long.
Yeah, he should always be getting hit by sword.
Yeah, or by something, anyway. He was, like, being a little too calm with him. I'm on green sharpness, which is why I'm bouncing on him.
If you got bulldozer at least, so it'll help
I do.
a little.
It'll help a little bit, but it's not enough. There we go. Wanted that tail.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful.
Wait, is that the dragon-proof mantle?
Yes it is.
Have you ever used it before now?
Nope. This is my first time using the dragon-proof mantle.
Is it helping?
Probably. I don't know.
Probably.
It's probably helping.
Seem to be doing pretty good.
Yeah, well, it's doing good, but it's a defensive mantle. It's not like it's making me any stronger. Just keeping me from dying immediately.
Yeah, you haven't died.
Yeah, well, I only just put it on. I put it on like a couple seconds ago. As soon as you started talking about his floppy skin, that was when I put it on.
Oh, I guess I was in
I
transparent
get 2
skin.
cards out of his tail? Shit. Neat.
Soul scales.
Soul scales. Is that might be a rare drop on him, I'm not sure.
Well, it came off his tail, so I'm not sure why it would be a soul scale. Is it because it's like glowing, maybe?
Could be. You do sometimes get really rare drops off of tails. That is a thing.
Maybe his brain is in his tail.
It's really, really common to get plates and gems out of monster tails. Which is why people used to make the joke that if you go in to hunt a Radian or a Ravelos, you carve the tail, you focus on the tail, you cut it off, you carve it, and then you end the mission. Because it used to be that was actually a really valid strategy for getting certain things. Okay, you...
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure now in quest rewards you have a chance to get the rare stuff too.
You do.
So
You have a much better chance of getting it in other ways.
Yeah, you might as well just finish the mission.
Yeah, I think that's the general... Like, Monster Hunter World really tried to change some of the stuff. And that was, like, one of the pushes for the changes. It's like, can we just make it so that people actually want to hunt things?
Oh, your mantle's gone.
That's fine.
You're on fire.
That's not so fine, but that's okay. That's okay. That's alright.
So we've had some bug talk. Where would you put bugs in the pantheon of Halloween-y stuff? Are they extremely Halloween?
I think that bugs are an accessory to Halloween things. I don't think that they are actively Halloween.
How about spiders? Are spiders Halloween?
Can be. Those are technically a kind of bug, but I would consider them kind of being more like I don't know, like they're an accessory, but they can be all on their own effect, because people fear spiders more than most other bugs.
So you would say that, like, creepy crawlies are mild spoopy.
Yeah, but then spiders themselves are an exceptional spook.
I would say that the accessory assertion is on point, because other than spiders, the biggest presence of bugs you get is in association with zombies. You
Yeah,
get, like,
typically.
maggots and flies. And I guess scarabs for mummies if you're watching, like, the movies.
Yeah. It used to make me laugh because I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And one of my decks was just literally skeletons. And the only non-skeleton...
skeleton deck.
Literally the only non-skeleton monsters in that deck were cockroaches.
Ew.
And that was it. And it's because it just happened to be that way. That just happened to be that was the best situation to be in. So it's just cockroaches and skeletons.
Now the best situation is to be a king skeleton,
there it is.
correct?
No, that's still the... It
There's
was
a
King
cockroach
Skeleton
in
at
your
the time.
skull servant
Yeah,
set?
there was for a while.
Is there still?
No, because it's now a banned card.
Oh, well.
But if it wasn't banned,
It was
it'd
too
still be in there,
spoopy.
yeah. It was. A lot of people found it a little too spoopy. It's too much. People couldn't handle it.
To be fair, they also have banned really adorable cards. Whenever I try to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, I end up with a card in it that turns out to have been banned.
In some way. It's because a lot of those cards tend to just be way better than they deserve to be.
Which is why I noticed them and put them in the deck.
Yeah, but, I mean, other people noticed and they figured out ways to cheat the system, so you're paying for it.
I was like, oh, here's frogs. They're cute. I'll make a deck out of frogs. And then here's a frog that helps the other frogs. And then it turns out some other people in Nerdland decided to use the frogs to make a perpetual frog cannon that could kill you in one turn. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, well...
Why do I gotta give up my frog?
They're not going to ban combos, because that's weird.
So just ban whichever is the vital card.
Yeah, so they're going to ban the vital card. And also, sometimes when they do bans like that, it's not just because it's like, oh, well, I wanted this, and they only use it in one combo. It's like, no. Sometimes it's way bigger than you'd think. Like, you can use it to do all kinds of stupid garbage for no reason.
Yeah, like, one of the other decks I have has a rescue cat, and it's basically
Rescue
just...
Cat's not banned anymore. It was for a while, but it's fine.
Good, because it's adorable. It just sort of goes into your graveyard and pulls back another mammal.
another mammal.
Essentially, it can just go and get a beast and put it back in your hand, I think? I don't remember.
I think it pulls them out of the deck, if I'm not mistaken, not the hand, but I don't know. I don't remember.
Is he fallen, or is he about to explode?
He fell.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's gonna explode, it's the front of his body that goes down on the back.
Okay. So he's just clumsy now that he's tired.
No. That's every time he does the big beam like that, if he hits the ground in such a way,
nice.
He falls into it because it becomes lava and he just kind of like slips in the lava.
Okay.
Okay, he might do it here though. Watch, because he's... Nope. He usually rears up before he does it, and then he slams down, and then the front of his body breaks into the ground. Okay, hold on.
You're being accused of being the kind of person who would build a perpetual frog cannon.
Yeah,
I
am.
You bully toads.
You know, it's super true. I am the kind of person who would do that.
Yeah, his current setup is to basically like be an army of skeletons and then die all at once and then turn into just a big skeleton.
Not really die, but have things go into the grave, because I like to use zombie decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! And most of those cards do best in the graveyard. Surprise, surprise.
He basically role
zombies.
plays as the one guy from Dark Souls.
Which one guy from
The
Dark
one
Souls?
who's just a pile of skeletons. The king
Nito?
of skull
Yeah,
servants.
alright, sure.
Yeah, no, that's how I just find the animals that are cute and then figure out if they're any good and then I use them. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Very often.
Yeah, well, I don't play it very often either anymore.
It's because no one will play it with you because I don't want to play.
Yeah.
But,
I found out at some point that I use almost exclusively, like, Halloween decks.
Yeah, I was going to say, your other deck is Ghost Trick, which is explicitly, like, a set of characters that are, like, living in a haunted house. It's, like, a mummy and a yeti and a Frankenstein and a witch.
You know, Yeti, the greatest of the Halloween monsters.
It's an abominable snowman. That's spooky.
Abomination!
Yeah, it's all things that you would unmask in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it is, actually. That's a good way to put it. Anything you'd unmask in Scooby-Doo could be like a Halloween monster.
Well, that's not completely true, because sometimes the things in Scooby-Doo are just ghosts of people who would otherwise be normal. So, like, the ghost part's cool, but, like, a ghost who works in a mine or whatever is not that big a deal.
The Miner 49er.
Which is dumb.
No, it's super dumb. I don't even know why I remember that one fucking Scooby-Doo monster. Yeah, you know what? You're right. That's it. That's literally it. I remember it because it's rhyming.
I have fat news. This is the same one.
Yeah.
We died once. Yeah, he was.
Sorry.
He left for a bit.
Yeah. No, same one. We're working on it. He's hurt. He's really, really hurt.
Yeah, and we're evaluating the spoopiness of bugs and other bug-like objects.
And for some strange reason, we're talking about Scooby-Doo.
And Yu-Gi-Oh!
A little bit Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Would you say that... Okay, so demons are Halloween-y, correct?
Yeah, demons can be Halloween.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how Halloween is Beelzebub? The bug demon.
Halloween. That's not a bug demon, by the way. That's like a lord of insects.
Right, he's usually depicted in pop culture as like a fly-headed man.
It depends on the pop culture. I mean, you do have things like Pazuzu is technically like a form of Beelzebub, I think. I can't even fucking remember half the time. Ironically, Pazuzu is one of those weird ones where people think of that as being like a really bad monster based on movie stuff, typically. And Pazuzu is actually a spirit of, like, protection.
You have one wish
there
left,
it is.
Professor.
Yeah. Pazuzu. I killed him. He's dead.
Nice.
Shh,
Making weird
only
death
dreams
noises.
now.
God, he looks so weird from the inside.
Yeah, his horrible fleshy body on the inside. Ugh. This monster. More skull scales. I need claws, god damn it. Give me claws.
I'm going to
There's
make a
one.
really
Good.
bold assertion.
Okay.
That demons are slightly less Halloween-y than other Halloween
Ooh,
monsters
I
by
got a
virtue of being biblical.
So
And
this is his
Halloween-
face, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Without all the blue stuff going on and
a
affecting
good dead
him.
boy.
I think I broke part of it at some point, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because demons are, in theory, a biblical thing, and Halloween is kind of based in pagan traditions, that demons are not Halloween. They are not any specific holiday.
I'm giving Tao that hot dog inside of a xeno'jiiva corpse. Like,
Yeah, where do you think you got the hot dog?
oh god. I hope not. Oh, gem. Hey, I got a free one after I spent money to get the other
Oh,
one.
shit. Nice. Good. Now you have two.
I guess. Ooh, 2 gems.
Eventually you'll probably want xeno'jiiva
Yeah,
armor.
I will want it for the armor, probably.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say that demons are their own classes of spoopy that is not necessarily related to Halloween.
You know what? I would agree to some extent. That does make some sense.
The pumpkin monsters and the holy monsters are two different kinds of monster.
Just for like the sake of argument, by the way, Fapney said it in chat. Yeah, I'm sorry about my gem luck. I don't know why that happens. I think I've mentioned it in the past, but I used to go on hunts with people who would need gems, and we'd do a hunt for them, and we'd do a whole hunt, and they'd walk away with 0, and I'd walk away with 3 off of the same fucking monster somehow. And it was almost consistent. Like, I usually am just swimming in fucking gems.
We need to build a demon holiday.
That's Halloween.
No.
It's the witching hour.
Yeah, witches aren't demons,
upgrade.
usually.
Eh.
Does
That's
anything
my
happen on the 6th
Black
day
Silk
of the
Chopper.
6th month at 6 o'clock?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's
Uh,
demon day
I'm gonna
now.
make this, by the way.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a really good looking greatsword. I mean, it's really just the black steel chopper, but with like fluff coming off of it. But you know,
It's pretty good.
yeah,
it doesn't
actually
go
might be
higher
better
than
what I
that, does
currently
it?
have. I don't think it does. No, it
No.
doesn't. Yeah.
It's
Let's
not
see.
your highest attack, but it's got white sharpness.
Let me come on down to it. So this is the xeno'jiiva one, yeah.
And the white
It's-
sharpness means a lot for you,
White
right?
sharpness does actually mean a lot, yeah. And then the other alternative was Deora Decimator,
Which
which
is
is it's
better
okay.
affinity.
It does ice, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it gets positive affinity as opposed to. Oh no, xeno'jiiva does too.
Okay.
It
Oh, it's
gets
because you're comparing
15
it to what you're
versus 10.
actually.
Yeah.
having.
I'm not checking xeno'jiiva stuff. Let's see. Is there anything else weird in here that I really like? I can't remember. Devil Joe stuff would be nice to eventually make, but I don't have the stuff for it just yet.
I'd love to see that Kieran sword in action.
Do I have the base for this one even? This is the Dragon Bone tree. I might be able to make a Kieran sword because I don't think I have one at all.
Yeah.
But the actual upgraded version would require me to go out and fight high rank Kieran, yeah.
Which you could
Which
probably
isn't bad,
do.
but it's like, eh.
You just fought 2 low ranks. It's
I know.
probably about equal in difficulty.
I know. Let's see. Was it Dragon Bone? Was
I
that
believe so.
Okay. Let me just skim through some of these other ones really fast. Milady's Kiss?
Malady's Kiss.
I mean, you could call that Malady's Kiss, but that looks
All you need is one more Great Gyro's Hood Plus.
Is that,
I think it's just something from further on the tree.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that just a part of the tree that I've never seen? Like, is that the Great Gyros stuff?
Yeah, for some
Ah.
reason, you can just
I
make
could just make
that.
some of it. Neat.
Alright, you never even went down that line. It could
Yeah.
be because you maxed out Jagras, it gave you a shortcut.
Maybe it
Because
did.
Jagras comes,
Yeah.
like, off and then makes the Gyros branch.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It just does paralysis, though. It's not that great.
Yeah, that's why you never went after it.
I really wanted to get this eventually, but not because it's like particularly amazing, even though it actually is. It's 1,008 damage with 0 affinity, which is actually pretty good. But it's mostly because it just looks so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I like this weapon. Let's see.
Fabnese has given us a good point about the Milady's sword. It's the great sword for gentlemen, and then he says Tip's hat.
In Tip's hat. Let's see, where actually is that? It looks like this, by the way.
That's actually really nice.
It's that's actually a generic greatsword design from earlier games, and we just haven't seen them in this game almost.
But it's got a gyros on it.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's the other
It
real
looks
difference.
like you would have airbrushed that onto the side of a monster truck.
Oh, and I should point out, when you see a weapon like this, it has teeth in it. This is it has moving parts. You pull it out, and the teeth fire out of the bottom of the blade.
This fucking sword, like, every time you turn it a little bit, a guitar riff goes off in my head because it's that metal.
You can kind of see it in the pictures there.
Yeah.
You see the teeth coming out?
Yeah.
I don't know why some of the greatswords have moving parts. It's really strange, actually.
I mean, all of my weapons have moving parts because I use a switch axe, so it's not that weird for me.
Like, I'm not going to, like, shit on the idea. I'm just saying, yeah, no, it has some weird moving parts going on.
It's probably because it would be hard to store if they were out all the time.
Let's see, dragon bone. So I don't have a dragon bone. Right?
No, you gotta forge one.
Okay, then I'll just forge one.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Dragon bone, there we go. It's not even that great a sword, but it goes down different lines, which tend to be pretty okay.
And it's just gonna look cool when it's the Kieran thing.
Yeah, probably.
That's
I mean,
really
it's good
why
to
I
have
said
like
try
a
and get
really
it.
good electric weapon just sitting around as well.
Yeah, my highest attack switchblade, switch axe,
Switchblade
is the thunder branch, and it works really nice.
You know what? Actually, I could take this to this one here if I wanted to, but it
Can you just make a second one?
There's really not any reason to do that.
Yeah, that doesn't branch off.
Not really. It just kind of sits there. Well, the issue is that it would be it's relatively easy to get to. The attack isn't very high. It's
got pretty good dragon.
It's got okay
element.
dragon elemental, yeah. But you can usually get that from better alternatives down paths like that. Oh, this is blast. Oh yeah, Zora Magdaros has blast. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, we'll make the Kieran Thunder Sword.
God, it looks like a goddamn Final Fantasy X background.
It looks like something's tail, but it's not, because the Kieran's a horse.
Yeah, it looks... It looks like I'd be going through that one fucking forest in Final Fantasy X with the butterfly hunt, and I'd just pick that up out of the ground.
Spend a bunch of those. Yeah, okay. Fucking weird-ass bullshit. Alright. Let's look at the swords, because I think that the xeno'jiiva one might actually be the best greatsword I have right now. I'm not actually sure. Let's see. So there's the Wyvern Ignition Impact, which I don't have the affinity stuff for. That's this one. Actually, I think the Jagras one... No? Yeah, it's got more attack value. So it's actually doing more damage. This one does Dragon, which is useful.
And it has 2 slots.
15% affinity, 2 slots, and it's got White Sharpness, but the Jagras also has 2 slots, by the way.
Oh,
and it does more damage overall. That's very strange. Huh.
It doesn't have Elder Seal. Does that matter?
Well, if I'm fighting Elder Dragons or I'm fighting things that are weak to Dragon Elemental, I'd switch over to that instead of this. But for the time being, this is actually better for normal monsters. I don't know, that's weird.
We had, in an earlier stream, like a while ago when we first got the game, one of Josh's friends in his hunting squad, who haven't been around much, but, I mean, it happens.
It's fine, it happens.
But one of his friends uses a Kieran Lance, and it was
really
fucking
big
enormous.
For no reason. It's like the biggest fucking weapon imaginable.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a Kieran switch axe, or if there is, I didn't I haven't fought a Kieran yet. I have not bothered to do even the low rank one. But, like, so I don't know yet.
Yeah. I wanted to see if any of the Damascus stuff takes, like, any of the things that you can get from, the whatchamacallit, from the...
xeno'jiiva?
xeno'jiiva, yeah. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just xeno'jiiva stuff that takes xeno'jiiva.
Yeah.
This one also takes a Legiana plate, and this one takes a Rathalos plate.
You have both.
I know I do. I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Can we get an info on the skills it's giving you? Because
Yes?
the three-part
Yes.
thing there, the xeno'jiiva divinity,
Oh, okay.
have sharpness loss.
Yeah. For bows and bow guns, shots have a chance to not be expended.
Coatings or ammo.
Coatings or ammo, yeah.
Well, that's fine, but
It
the
just means
sharpness
that
thing makes...
you're sharper longer. That's really all.
Yeah, it makes a difference for the way you play. Especially if you're using like your shiny new white sharpness sword. Like that white part of the sharpness scale is so tiny.
Yeah.
It's a sliver.
Yeah. Let's see, and then this one has... These are really not super useful
Flinch-free.
things for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flinch-free, but then everything else is like power prolonger and special ammo boost.
There's no, like, awakening on this? No free element?
Not really, no. I could get the version that has more slots, but that would require me to have better decorations than I think I have access to.
Yeah.
Oh, I just keep the parts.
Yeah, just for now. For now.
Yeah, for now.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go and collect some of my bounty stuff real fast.
Yeah, because you've done a bunch of events. You still gotta get that Rathalos.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I still gotta do the Azure Rathalos, but then outside of that, I should be okay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Complete 2 quests and the challenge, and now I just have the Azure Rathalos left.
We need more holidays that are based around monsters.
I agree, honestly. I like Halloween, and I think Halloween needs more Halloween.
We should have, like, a Halloween for every season, but the others are based in different things. One
Yeah,
for
I
each
agree.
horseman of death or whatever.
Let's see. Rathalos in blue. The subspecies are highly valuable. It's just hunting? Okay, that's fine. I can do that.
It's in the forest, which means you know all the spots it'll try to hide.
Yeah, oh wow, okay, I didn't even realize it was in the forest, but yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's got like
Weird.
2 places
Okay.
it could possibly try to sleep, and it can go pretty much anywhere, but it's not that hard to track.
Let's see, manage items, we'll get max for this, we'll put these back. That's fine. These are fine, flash pods are good, we'll get some antidote going. Let's see. What else do I need?
You got all your drugs to make a dragon on the beach.
Yeah, I do. I'm looking for... I know there's something else I'm missing here. I'll grab an ancient potion just in case. Let's see here. I need traps, I know that.
You know you can meld for traps.
I didn't
Super
realize.
useful.
That sounds like it would be really expensive for no reason, though.
No, you can just dump a shitload of iron ore and monster bone S down the melter pot and come up with like 20 shock traps.
Weird.
It's great if you've got enough research points to back it up, because you do need research points for that.
Okay. I can't make nets. I don't have any spider webs.
You can get those started on the botanist, I guess.
Does the botanist make spider webs?
You can make spiders.
I-
Look at him.
I'm just saying.
He's
I don't
probably got a
know.
master's degree in spiders.
Spiderology?
Yeah.
The study of spiders?
Arachnologistism.
Let's see. Do this, do this.
Yeah, right
yeah,
down
you
there.
can actually. That's weird. Okay, though. We'll replace parashrooms. We'll get, like... we already got thick summoner jelly, so we'll go with the choice mushroom substrate.
Yeah, for as long as you need Mandragoras.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I'll go upstairs and eat. Can I make... Can I meld not shock traps?
Pitfalls?
Yeah, just, well,
I think so.
yeah, pitfalls.
Yeah,
I guess I can, huh?
absolutely.
Alright, fair enough. What do I have the most of?
Huh, it looks like it takes, oh, it's 80 points per instead of 20 points. It takes
Weird.
higher stuff, like you don't even have ore as an option.
Huh.
I don't know why, because I don't use pitfall traps hardly ever.
I don't know either.
But yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah, I guess I will. I'll just
Yeah.
pump some bones in there, I guess. Put some bones in that trap. Don't worry about it. Okay, I just
Okay.
needed one. There we go. That's the pitfall.
We've got video evidence that you said
shut
that.
up. It's fine. Jeez. Jeez. I need to eat. Is what I need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna eat for defense because it's a goddamn Azure Rathalos.
Yeah. Like, elemental defense could also have been good, but it's not that hard to dodge the fire.
Yeah, it's really not. Fire is not even all that big an issue. You just have to keep rolling after it starts to hit you. Or whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do this, do that, do this, do that. Okay, I think we're good. And we already took the mission, so we can just walk out.
So, every season should have a holiday. And I mean in real life, not in Monster Hunter. In real life, we need a holiday for every season where we dress up as some kind of monster, because not all monsters are the same kind of monster. Oh, great.
Oh, hey.
Well, this is close to where they would hang out.
Yeah.
Got
all right,
some
cool.
scales you
oh, yeah,
can
hey,
sniff.
I can just take those. Let me go ahead and... Let's see. Okay, I'm almost max, so I'm going to have to use the Ancient Potion. I'm going to do an Armor Skin. I'm going to do
all
my
the
Demon
drugs.
Drug. Then I'm going to do a Dash Juice. And that should be my max stuff. And then I'll do this. And then I'll do... I'll sit on Mega Potion, I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So in the springtime, we should all dress up as fairies and give each other candy. And in the summer, we should all dress up as...
Is it always candy?
As far as I'm concerned, there should be candy.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I'm not
If
saying
you've got
it's
a better
bad.
idea, though, like, I'm all for it. If you want us to, like, exchange, like, mochi or Pop-Tarts.
Fucking Pop-Tarts?
I couldn't think of another example of a weird festival
so
food.
your first thing is mochi, and then your second
Yeah,
go-to
like
is
cherry
Pop-Tarts.
blossom mochis for, like, the girls' day.
Pop-Tarts?
I couldn't think of something else. Just shush. Anyway, summer, I don't know if it should be sea monsters because you go to the beach, or if it should be like, and maybe demons should be in summer.
You could probably do sea
June
monsters.
6th for demons.
Although isn't, I mean, cherry blossoms are a summer thing, right?
No, that's a spring thing.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe for spring it can be zombies. Because cherry blossoms are often accompanied in stories with zombie-related stuff.
Why is that?
Because people used to bury their dead under cherry blossom trees.
Oh, okay. Sure. And then...
But that's only if you want to get really weedy about it.
Yeah. And then fall is ghosts, obviously.
Yeah.
And then winter is... I'm gonna say... not Yetis.
Not Yetis.
I feel like you can't sustain a whole
Well,
holiday
you can't
with
forget
Yetis.
the Yeti, so... I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to come up with a spooky Christmas replacement. Biblical angels with all of their many heads. Skeletons would be included with ghosts, I'd assume.
Oh my god, I am ruining this Azure Rathalos. I actually feel bad for this thing right now.
I don't.
I'm chain stunning him. Oh, that time I didn't do it. Okay.
Let's see, what would winter be?
Snow monsters.
I just said not Yetis.
I didn't say Yetis.
And not every part of the world even has snow, so I feel like we can't destroy all of the world's holidays
Then
in
it's
favor
elves
of
and
this.
Santa. There you go.
Just Monster Santa?
Well, Santa's already a monster. Let's not, you know, I don't know, split hairs here. Elves are monsters too.
Yeah, but elves are a kind of fairy.
And are they?
I would include them with fairies for the sake of this categorization.
If you're really sure about it, you can, but I would not. Like, just saying.
God, I'm stuck on it. What would the winter holiday be?
I don't know. You sure you don't just want to go with frozen stuff?
Like I said, there's parts of the world that never see snow, so I feel like we can't mandate this when we take over the globe.
Foxes that walk on two legs.
Foxes that walk on 2 legs?
Yeah.
We're just having a
Like snow
fucking...
foxes.
We're just doing a kitsune holiday?
No, not kitsunes. I mean, like, you know, the terrifying ones.
Okay.
They walk on 2 legs, and they're just normal foxes walking on 2 legs. And
so...
they beckon children into the woods, and then they tear out their throats.
We're replacing Christmas with furry Christmas. Got it.
No, that's not what that would be. Okay. I can't actually eat right now, can I? No. Okay.
I'm gonna need a suggestion for Yukiona holiday. Just like a scary girl monster holiday? I could go with that.
Well, that's why I said snow monster.
Yeah, but
and you
like...
shot me down.
I still don't... Like, just... Snow monsters, not necessarily sustainable, but Yukionas are explicitly like a
Japanese
mysterious lady.
I guess they're ghosts. They're just ghosts.
But you could do like a mysterious ladies who can kill you holiday.
I guess.
Just roll that in with mermaids or something, and
maybe.
And me. I'm in there somewhere.
You're not a monster. I hate to break it to you.
Am I not mysterious?
You're not a monster.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
I mean, come on.
All right.
What did I just put away? Did I put away the wrong thing?
Maybe.
I don't have my tranks, so I may have put those away. Or maybe I never had those to begin with.
You have 2 in the box, so you didn't have too many.
Yeah, I have exactly the right amount, so...
Should be fine.
Better be careful with that.
It should be fine.
Okay. I realized that I was out of the pieces for the... What were we calling it? Dragon on the Beach?
Yeah, the Dr. Pepper lemonade and gravy combination.
Ugh.
That gets you high somehow.
Well, I mean, most of these things are also steroids, so... Oh, damn it, I wasted a dash juice.
You disagreed.
I disagree. Where are my mega potions? There we go.
I got a better idea. At the end of every month, the last day of every month is Halloween. Regardless of what time of year it is.
Yeah, okay.
The 30th or 31st, or I guess 28th, or every 4 years, the 29th of February, is Halloween.
We gotta do it this complex.
It's not that complex. I'm just making sure to include all of the ends of the months.
Okay, for sure.
Yes.
Where the fuck did this guy move? He barely moved. There's a camp here.
Isn't that the camp you just came out of?
Was it? Did I go the wrong way?
I think so. Oh,
Maybe,
he's just a level up. You know, this place is like that.
Yeah, I didn't realize. That makes sense.
He's on top of you, sort of.
Sort of.
Going down.
Yeah, the flies are telling me to go down so that I can go up, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes the flies get real weird about some of the swinging vines in this area.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. The scout flies are usually pretty okay, but then they have their moments. I think there is a way to make the scout flies better, by the way. There's a skill that improves scout flies, which makes me wonder why they don't just give you improved scout flies from the start. Because to be totally and completely honest, I don't think they should have gimped. Like, the thing that they require you to rely on in this game.
Yeah, well, they have a whole leveling up system is the thing. They want you to...
I feel like it's a weird choice.
They want you to not automatically know where everything is before you've discovered monsters. I kind of get it.
I guess.
He's hanging out in the Anjanath's bed.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna do a fucking jump at him.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
Okay, where are you going? There he is. Oh, damn it, I fucked up. Oh, no. He's got me.
Hit him.
I can't.
Well, in a second you can.
Yeah, well, he can still do damage. No, I can't. I kind of hit him there, but not really.
Yeah, well, you got distracted by Tao, so he wasn't coming after you a second time.
Okay. Oh, fuck off, dude. You're really gonna do that to me twice? Fucking moving out of my way while I'm trying to do mountain hits? There.
Nice.
Okay,
oh.
fine.
No mount.
Fine.
Just jump straight off of the climbing vines.
It's easier to do
It's
this
less
way.
precise, but he was right there.
Yeah, but it means that I have at least, like, a slight amount of space that I can work with. It's okay.
There's now some mild discourse in the chat about how many candies you're supposed to give to kids on Halloween.
Lots.
I figure, at least, like, it can't be a single candy. It should be like
unless it's a giant candy. Like if it's a full-size candy bar, that's
no one does that.
There are some people who do it, but you really have to look.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I've seen it once or twice. As a kid, I actually went to a house once that did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, just as a rule of thumb, a pinch of candy, so more than one, less than a handful. You can also do the thing where you're lazy and just leave a bowl of candy out on the doorstep so that no one has to ring the door.
The first
kid
person's
just
gonna
runs
get
off.
all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he just leaving?
I figure if you've got more than one type of candy in your bowl, you should just like give everyone one of each type.
That's not what I wanted. There we go. I was hitting the button and it was like, no, but you gotta watch the scout flies do their thing, and it's like, no.
Yeah, I
stop.
hate it when they take the camera.
Yeah.
It's the absolute
I don't like it when
worst.
they take them either. Okay. Yeah, I gotta pick this back up. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Good. Where'd he go? He's over here. All right. Let's go murder this blue boy. Oh, is this the Devil Joe sleeping area? Is he sleeping already?
I don't know.
This was a high rank Azure Rathalos, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, he's not. Okay, no, he's not sleeping.
Did you just see a Devil Joe tail
No.
down there?
Is there?
What's that?
Oh yeah, that's a
There
Devil
he
Joe.
is.
Yeah, he is here. Huh. Look at that.
Party boy is here. Let's go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on it. He might show up when I least expect him to, though. That's pretty common in this game, so...
Yeah.
The knowledge that he's here, I suppose, is beneficial to me.
Yeah. I hope Buttercup shows up.
I kind of hope I don't have to ever fight them at the same time. There is a Rathian in this area, by the way.
Oh, it's not as big a deal.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm just finally looked down and realized there's an Azure Rathalos, a Rathian, and a Devil Joe.
Your
now.
Rathalos is sculling.
Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
Alright, cool.
I'm assuming he's sleeping somewhere. I don't think
Yeah,
he sleeps with
on the
the
ledge.
regular stuff, yeah.
Nah, just in the ledge over here.
Yeah, it's weird that they have that variation between certain monsters.
Question.
Yes.
Are raisins a candy?
Raisins are not a candy, they're a fruit.
Are boxes of
Technically,
raisins...
they're a berry, actually. They're not even a fruit.
Berries are a type of fruit. But are boxes of raisins a valid Halloween goodie, or do you hate those?
I think that is not a valid Halloween goodie. You're free to give them out. I'm not going to judge you too much, but I don't think personally that should be acceptable.
I think that raisins taste just fine, but they come in like a little cardboard box that's not really airtight, and they're not a fresh food, but they're like a little more perishable than like most Halloween candies. So it's inadvisable to put them into, a sack full of candy. And they're not, the kid's not going for the raisins first.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna.
They're gonna get weird and gross.
You know what I hate? Repackaged or just typical. Oh, is that 2 plates?
Nice.
Rathalos plate, Rathalos ruby, Rathalos
Nice.
ruby. Scale, carapace. Wait, what is this? This is an Inferno sack. Yeah, 2 plates and 2 rubies. Cool. Sorry, I realized.
I'm gonna make a personal statement that little bags of popcorn, no matter how cute the bag is, are also not appropriate Halloween gifts.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit how good the popcorn is or what you did when you made the little baggie of it with little ribbons or whatever. That's not a Halloween gift.
No.
That's not candy.
Yeah, it's not candy. I don't think raisins count either, personally.
I'm fine with the little boxes of raisins if I am just handed one directly and not like it's in a pile of other things.
What I was going to say that I hate getting, repackaged or otherwise, are candy cigarettes. Are absolutely disgusting. I don't think they do that so much anymore.
It's just like a little thing of chalk that dissolves with spit.
When I was a kid, I used to get those all the fucking time, and you'd get either just literally they're not even hiding it, this is a candy cigarette, or you get this is Spider-Man web cartridges. And they're just candy cigarettes with a picture of Spider-Man on them.
Fafney's just flipped a table because he got 2 rubies.
We were talking about it.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's just how it works sometimes. That's me. That's just how I am. I can't help it.
It could easily be the Halloween spirit filling us with mirth. Well, it's the Autumn Festival. Man?
No, I don't think that the Autumn Festival affects the percentage drops. I keep mentioning it, but it's like, yeah, no, I have a very weird... My luck is really screwy. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite games, and it's because I pray to RNGesus every night. No, it's because for some strange reason I get an exceptional number of very rare items sometimes, unless I'm looking for them, and then I never get them. You could make a study on like the forces of what actually luck might be based on just
it's
the way I play
quantum observations, right?
What?
It's quantum observations.
It's something
when you're
like that,
actively
yeah.
looking for something, it changes the outcome of whether it exists.
A little bit. It's just sort of how it works. That's fine though. I'm accepting of that.
Do we have any other goals for the night that you want to do?
I want to refill my items properly real quick, but not that I can think of. Do you have any suggestions?
I don't think there's any specific events in the event missions that would be particularly stand out. But one of the ones that I did, you didn't do the one that was a Jagras, a Gyros, and a Dodogama all in the arena, did you?
No, I didn't.
That one was...
Is that high rank or low rank?
It's a Dodogama, so it's got to be high rank.
Okay.
But that one's fun.
Okay, maybe I'll do a few of those then.
It's 3 adorable wiggly iguanas just sort of chilling. They will fight each other.
Yeah,
the Gyros has minions, and Tao will be able to recruit a tail raider from those minions. So you've got a lot going on.
Is that in an arena?
Yeah, it's the canyon arena.
Huh. That's a weird setup. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the Rathalos stuff real fast.
Did we do the chef quests? Yeah, we did. I don't know if we did every single one, but we've done the egg.
I think we've done almost all of them.
Fapney's is saying quantum observation sounds like a made-up Blaze Blue term. Yeah, kind of.
It sounds like it, and it probably should be, but it's something that some people like fucking go for real hard.
Especially since he just picked up some quantum observations off of an Azure Rathalos.
Yeah, a little bit.
Shattuck is giving us a description of a little old lady in my grandma's neighborhood, made little bags with small popcorn and some candy. The bags were cute. And like a spider ring or other cheap plastic Halloween toys. You know what? I'm going to say, first of all, congratulations to this old lady for putting in the effort. It's still not... Yeah. I feel like popcorn's still inappropriate, but at least the effort is cute.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, though, that like little plastic toys should count. Obviously, you can't eat them.
It depends on the quality. I feel like there is a level of why are you doing that? But that's fine.
Well, if it's like a single piece of candy and then a ring that's shaped like an eyeball or a spider or something, I would have been cool with that as a kid.
Yeah. I just picked up the entirety of the Dobermail. So I have this armor somewhere. The other version of it is just slightly different.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like the upgraded version of the bone armor.
Why'd you get this? Is there a skill
because I
liked?
wanted to. No, it's got some okay ones. It's like free element, dragon resistance, attack boost, mushroom mancer, stamina surge, more mushroom mancer, dragon resistance again, attack boost, and stamina surge.
Okay.
Like these are all fairly okay, decent utility skills. Almost no slots.
Armor sphere, though.
Almost no slots whatsoever. And yeah, the armor is fairly low.
But
I just figured
I'd
do it. Yeah. So we can make the harvest mail now, by the way, because I have enough for every piece of it. So I'm going to do this. It's probably not the best armor out there, but it's armor.
Yeah,
and I have the layered already. So.
It's got neat little things in it. You like focus a lot, and I think something here had. What was it that I saw? It was like resentment. Yeah, that was something weird.
Resentment?
Yeah,
okay.
What is it?
Increases attack when you have recoverable damage, the red portion of your health gauge.
That's like almost always. If you've been hit, you have red damage.
Yep, you totally do. Except when it's yellow, because that's a thing that happens sometimes. I forget what causes yellow damage.
Yellow damage, I think, is when it's like... I think I've seen it when bleed is happening.
Yeah, you know what? It might be bleed.
If your recovery is up, like if you've been boosted, I think it's yellow.
That might cause it too, yeah.